something a little unusual up here between Arcturus and Izar?
Shouldn't be anything between Arcturus and Izar except open space.
Well, there's something there now, and it's solid. It's reflecting light.
Hello?
Richard,
Jonah.
is your telescope up?
No, I haven't touched it since I got back.
You better get over here. Something you must see tonight.
I'll be right over. I had a beautiful dream. Tell me. Take a look. I saw it right through her own eyes.
There are many Sisters of Mercy convents, but we'll get right on it.
Nathan. I want her heart.
Can I help you folks?
Can you tell us which is the window of Isaiah Haden?
Why?
Well, we'd like to park where we can see him. He's going to court tomorrow, and we're here to pray.
All of us are.
How could it have just popped up overnight?
At first I thought comet or asteroid, but in the past 3 days it has tripled in size.
Could we be watching the birth of a star?
Star on steroids, getting bigger and brighter every moment. Now, I bet your nun would say the birth of this star in the east is a sign of the second coming of the Christ.
Well, she believes Christ is here. And this star in the east, when it's viewed from the Holy Land, the Earth's rotation, it wouldn't be in the east, it would be in the west.
They know Haden. They know his network. Maybe they know something about Hawk. Who's taking him, where, and why?
They're in the witness protection program.
I'm not asking about where these people are. I don't need to know that. I just want to have a phone conversation with them. Boyd, look, we've been through this before. Time is everything now.
You call the switchboard at 6 p.m. You tell them you want my bypass, you punch in this code, and you answer the voice menu. You will be given a cell phone number that will only be good till 6:15.
Thank you.
That's all I can do.
This is WKSB, News for all of New England.
In Boston today, security forces at Wilton Penitentiary were prepared for an onslaught of national media and local spectators here to get a glimpse of Isaiah Haden on the way to his first court appearance. But few expected the hundreds of pilgrims, as they call themselves, drawn here in a show of support for the cult leader and Satanist, alleged to have sacrificed the 12-year-old daughter of Harvard professor Richard Massee in a brutal satanic ritual.
No question, this case is a potential star maker. Certainly for Assistant DA Nelson Boyd, whose mettle will be tested by defense counsel Nathan Volk, known for defending high-profile cases of hate crimes and terrorism, which often collapse before ever going to trial.
There's a rich tradition for this sort of case in this state, where in Salem County, citizens were once jailed and executed based on hysterical claims they practiced witchcraft. My client has been jailed on just such claims, brought by a man who is suspected of kidnapping a brain-dead child from a hospital in Miami, Florida. Just as he kidnapped my client from the streets of Santiago, Chile, just as he is now on a quest worldwide to kidnap Jesus Christ himself.
That was Nathan Volk, and this is Susan Welsh reporting.
It's so good to see you, Josepha.
And you.
I can always count on you to smile when all looks lost.
All but hope. Hope is never lost.
You found the child?
No, we traced him to Patmos, but he was gone when we arrived. We don't know where. But there are eyewitness accounts of the miracles that he performed and of his powers to heal. Some of the healings were undone, which led me to doubt. But then I met the mother.
She's alive?
Yes.
Listen, I'm confused. The healings were undone?
Yes, but as in the scriptures, by the foot soldiers of Satan. So man will put it to death as man has done before.
See, what holds your belief?
Anna Teresa. You know, Torvald, ever since I was a little girl, I've wanted to meet a saint. I'd imagined it completely differently. I'd imagined perfection. She's young, she's innocent, she's flawed, she's... You know, perhaps she's as Mary was. But when you look in her eyes, there is such truth. I know that she is the Virgin Mother of the child that we're looking for. All we have to do is to find the child.
And all the while, Satan rages, and the devil plays in the fields of the Lord. More miraculous pregnancies, dozens of them, called in from every point of the globe. Argentina, Peru, Africa, reported by Ministries of Health, the Red Cross, Doctors Without Borders. There's a woman from Romania who wrote to me herself. I had her flown to a hospital in Canada. I'd like for us to go see her.
But all these are Virgin Mothers.
No, I didn't say that.
But you said miraculous.
And I'll say no more until we've seen for ourselves.
Using this, we can pinpoint the exact location of whoever answers my call on a cell phone.
Yeah, that's what it's designed for. The FCC requires cell phones to have global positioning to trace 911 calls. So, call anywhere in the world.
Hello?
Rubio, where are you right now?
The office, why?
Hang on.
You want the address?
No, I'll find them.
What is it that I'm looking at right now?
People asking for directions. Cars, planes, trains, ships at sea.
Ships at sea.
We'll just isolate our little call, and bingo. That's your address?
suppressive.
So that took us 12 seconds.
Thanks, Rubio.
We'll need to keep him on the line at least that long.
We've only got a 15-minute window, 6 to 6:15, so I'll be back at 5:30.
Okay.
Samuel. Hey. Come up here and see the lives that are gonna go on without you. Look. Scorched by the fires of passion, she deserted young Hawk.
That's my mom.
And what bliss did your mother discover moving into a house with no room for you? Just for your replacement, who slumbers in her womb. You want to go to her? Go ahead. Step out of this truck. Go down on that porch. And say, Mom, I'm home. And we'll never bother you again. Hawk, we'll have to take the one that's inside of her.
Why?
Because a bargain's a bargain. That's how we play. For everything given, something's taken away.
You take her baby away?
A bargain's a bargain. That's how we play.
You can come, you can go. But we own you either way. Try it, Sam. Remember, a bargain's a bargain. If you give us up, it'll be taken away. How you doing?
Car registration?
Absolutely. There we go.
You're Harold Clement?
I am.
And these people?
This is my wife, Cleo, and my little brother, Sam. Have we offended?
Open the back.
Whew. Cold one out here, ain't it?
Open the tire well.
All right.
No firearms?
No, sir. We're Mormons.
Why isn't Sam in school?
We're Mormons.
Out-of-state driver parked alone in the backcountry this time of year? A lot of bloodthirsty guys are out here pushing the season.
The season?
Deer season.
Well, we're Mormons.
What did you say your name was again, son?
Sir, he's profoundly hard of hearing.
Well, tell him in sign language. You speak sign language?
I sure do. Sorry. Am I pushing the season?
Today is a day that friends and family of Lucinda Massee have been waiting for, particularly her father, Richard Massee, to see the man who admits only to practicing his religion come into court and answer for the unconscionable murder of an innocent child. Unrepentant, Isaiah Haden faces justice.
Security agency sent me.
You're early.
I like the cold.
Can I see your security clearance? Okay. I have to check the car.
Gavin?
You left.
You the new guy?
I'm the new guy.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
All rise. Presiding Judge Arlen Kane. This court is in session.
We adhere to the Constitution in this court and do not mix church with state. But I will say, God help whoever is responsible for the charges brought forth this day.
I would like to speak about that, church and state.
Your presence here today is not for speaking, but listening to the charges brought against you.
I would like to speak about that, though, when there's time.
You are charged with 6 counts of criminal felony. 1 count, house imprisonment. 1 felony count, conspiracy to kidnap and transport across state lines. 1 felony count, criminal battery. 1 felony count, conspiracy and torture. And 1 felony count, premeditated murder in the 1st degree. How do you plead?
Oh, I can speak now?
You will answer guilty or not guilty.
Well, what for? I mean, with all due respect, Your Honor, I'm in a prison full of people who sat here and did exactly what you told them to do. Did their faith in your laws, their blind obedience, make any difference?
Be quiet.
Well, did it? Or the other false prophets elevated on stepping stools to play almighty God?
Order!
Behold the fury on the day of wrath when the true ruler of man reduces the hypocrites to dust. Beware of that day.
That's enough.
For their flesh will rot where they stand, and their tongue will rot in their mouth.
Kick him out of here. Shut him up.
And that is the first smart thing you have said, little man. Because my words will make the walls of your prison crumble. Because the word is like a caged bird. And once it is out, there is no calling it back.
Get him out
and the
of
word
here.
from my cage is holy war! Holy war! Holy war!
Go.
They're picking up. It's busy. No, it's not going through. It's not going through.
Here. Try mine.
Okay. It's ringing.
Hello.
This is the phone company, and if you could stand by, we're setting up your new number, and we'd like to transfer it over directly with you on the line. No, it's a new system, actually. It's a way that we hope you can save some money on your household bills. And no, I can't have any way to call you back, so, no. I really wish you wouldn't do that, sir. Sir, please, no, I don't have, I lost him.
We got him.
3457 Main Street, Alpine, New Jersey. That's just 5 hours from here.
Now, our sonograms are state-of-the-art. We've taken some very detailed pictures. These pictures were taken in Romania. It's outdated technology. You'll find it very hard to read. It might have gone unnoticed, except for her story, which no one believed.
What was her story?
She was raped.
Mrs. Juno, tell the story for us, please.
Can you tell us your story?
It was night and storming. And there were many, and I was alone. I could hear them. This was not voice of man. Other voice. This was not man's feet, other feet. And I ran into the garden, but I could not see. And they hold me down. And I cry, please, cry. I cry, please. And I see, this is not a man. This is a beast. Where is God? Where is my God?
God is with you. God is with you. I think you should see this. I'll pray for you. What does it mean? I know Revelation's chapter and verse. I know what it predicts, but this I don't know what it means, and I don't know how to deal with it.
No, it means that the game is escalating. That miracles, heaven sent, are being answered with miracles from hell. How to deal with this? None would know, except a scholar of the dark side, Buchenhagen. And he's gone.
But I mean, his work, his writing, someone must have it, no?
No. They say he took it to his grave.
You can build your muscles all you want, but power comes not from the physique, but the strength of the soul that lives within. And that soul is born of discipline. Not theirs, ours. We are joined in a brotherhood of discipline, for we are all brothers here. Our fate is the same.
Dr. Massey's office?
It's Sister Josepha. Are you in front of your computer?
Uh-huh.
Yes, could you tap in Buchenhagen for me? Bugenhagen. It should be under exorcism.
Whoa. Cool.
He was last in a line of 15th century exorcists. He disappeared about 10 years ago.
The Holy Land. Taking with him an irreplaceable trove of scholarly works in the art of satanic combat.
If you could find out where he was last seen, who he was with, and the names of anyone who might know where his papers are.
It's Astaroth. I found the child at Sisters of Mercy in northern Pennsylvania. How you wish it to be done?
Put some pressure on them to try and make a run with her. I'd rather avoid the attention of turning a nunnery into a slaughterhouse.
Don't forget the reprints.
It's too late to get an enlargement made.
Sorry, we're just about to close.
This one.
Andrea?
Mm-hmm.
Look. Hey.
Wait, just wait! I just want to talk to you. Listen to me. My name is Richard Massey. Lucy is my daughter. I just need your help. Please. I just need your help.
I have a flower delivery for a...
What's the name?
Olivia Baudry.
There's no Olivia Baudry here. Sorry.
Yes?
We just had a flower delivery for Olivia Baudry.
We didn't know what was going to happen there. We were afraid of him. We still are. We didn't know what he was going to do until he did it. We couldn't stop it. I don't know how to talk about it to you. It's nothing I would want to hear if I were her father.
Do you have a child?
little girl.
So if you could save her from something like what happened to mine, you'd...
I'd do anything.
So would I. Another's been taken.
Her stepbrother. We saw on television.
Is there anything you know that could help him? Help me find him.
Is he a virgin? If he's Lucy's replacement, he has to be pure.
Replacement?
As the offering, he considered her perfection. He wanted to tutor her, prepare her, but she wouldn't cooperate. She loved God. It made him very angry. You made him angry too. He called you arrogant, blasphemer. He'd looked at many children and he took her to humble you.
What kind of offering was she supposed to be?
The birth of the unholy child.
Birth?
What? The blood of a virgin must be spilled on the altar.
When? Where's this supposed to happen?
Nobody knows when or where, but that's what Lucy was for. Maybe her stepbrother now, as a sacrifice at the birth of the Antichrist.
Dr. Massee to see Isaiah Haden.
Officer 02, open 346 Alpha.
Call if you need help, Dr. Massee. Otherwise, we'll be looking the other way.
Richard, good to see you.
I'm gonna make this short.
Hey, I'm just grateful you could squeeze me in. I know you've been traveling a lot lately. But listen, anytime you're in the Boston area, please feel free to... Could you bring me some toothpaste next time?
I want him back. More than I want to see you die.
Do I hear a deal in the offing?
I spoke to the district attorney. He says that he'll consider an insanity plea.
I'd have to be insane to agree to that.
This is your last shot at a lifespan. You can read, you can write, you can preach. And you can live to an old age in a hospital facility.
Sounds so attractive.
Just listen to this.
No, you listen to me. We've got him, and we're keeping him. And you know what? He likes it. He took to it like a tick to blood. His teachers say he's doing excellent work.
I know why you took him and why you took her.
Really? Are you a believer now? I think I liked you better as a fool, lumping Satan in with Santa Claus. Do you think he's a joke now?
You took my daughter for this.
Open your eyes, Richard. It's a battle of the gods. The nun speaks to heaven. I speak to hell. And you who worships matter that matters not, think you're better than us all. You blaspheme her God, you blaspheme mine. I took your daughter to bring you to your knees. Do you still want to save me, Richard?
I can't save you. But I know what my daughter would have said. May God have mercy on your soul.
I actually believe she did.
said 4 o'clock. It's now 4:22. Henry, it's 4:35. I'm hoping something awful happened to you, and that's why you're so late. Henry, I didn't mean what I said about something happening to you. I'd die, as you know, if anything happened to you. Because you're the only one who understands me anymore. So be okay. Okay? Henry, you won't believe this creepy guy out here.
That's what he's been carrying inside.
Hey! Are you there?
Oh, yes. We'll be here for the rest of your life, Henry.
Where is he? Is he in yet?
Look what I found.
I've got to speak to him.
I found the world's expert on Bugenhagen. He's even writing a book about him. Daniel Gorin.
Hello?
Hello, Dr. Goran.
Speaking.
Yes, this is Sister Josefa Montefiore.
Sister Josefa Montefiore. I knew we'd meet someday.
I'm in urgent need of some information.
I've got the key to all the information you need.
Ah, well, shall I come to you?
Meet me in Prague. The Narodny Museum. Oh, and can you bring Dr. Massee?
I don't know. He's dealing with a problem right now.
Well, that's why he should come. Urge him to. It may be his only hope of finding the boy.
I see.
Peels off the edge. The sin you have chosen to mark your life with will vanish into the abyss with the life of a man who called himself Hawk.
If his body survives, it will be a Samael, immune to God's judgment for all eternity.
And what sin did Hawk choose above all others, for which his God would never forgive him?
Let his stepsister down. He was late because of basketball. I forgot to pick her up after school. She's dead because of it.
He let Lucinda down. Think about that as you fall.
Rising Star isn't always about red carpets and Academy Awards. Today, it's about a phenomenon astronomers are calling unprecedented, the accelerated formation of a new star. Though skeptics say it's an optical illusion and will soon pass away, others are convinced it's here to stay. In either case, as information becomes available, we will certainly...
Hi, this is Mark Rubio, Dr. Massey's assistant.
Mother Francine, Mr. Rubio.
I must speak with Sister Josefa or Dr. Massee.
We need help here right away.
Well, they're on a plane right now.
Somebody sent her flowers here. Somebody knows she's here.
But the point is you're okay, right?
The point is, we're not.
Look, we will try to manage this, but anything that you can do, I would deeply appreciate.
I don't know. Listen. Where are you?
The mathematician in me says it doesn't add up. An archaeologist half a world away holds the key to finding Hawk. Makes as much sense as thinking you can hold Armageddon at bay.
Do you know why the Dead Sea Scrolls were hidden away?
No, I don't.
Because centuries ago, people believed that Armageddon was at hand.
It wasn't, was it?
Well, perhaps it was, but people like us, who didn't want to give up on humanity, managed to put it off to another day.
Ti stiamo cercando, piccola.
Sanctum salve, Filio, Laquas calve, Larazaj, Fiarvam, Crit Calalio, Hoya, Oya,